when I set out to write this book, I really didn't have a specific person in mind, but rather, I guess, a segment or a type of people. And really, the only word I could ever think to really use to articulate that type of person was misfit. They're not bad people or people that are less equipped or ill-equipped in terms of giftedness, but they just seem to be mismatched. They don't seem to fit together with ease. And I find that in the church, a lot of congregations are made up of those kinds of people in the workforce, out in the world. Corporations have a lot of personality, there's a lot of characters that don't always match or fit together. And then, like, individuals, as they just go through life, sometimes think that what they experience doesn't fit what they hope for or what they long for. And ultimately, what I think God desires of all of us is simply to employ the gifts that we've been given uniquely in ways that transform the world by simply seeking to do the things that God does, by using our gifts to love one another the same way that God first loves us, by using our gifts to serve others the same way that God first serves us. And that doesn't require a polished resume. That doesn't require the best ministry setting possible. That doesn't involve the best neighborhood. What that involves is claiming this gift that God has given you, that God didn't make a mistake when He called you, and then using that gift and that call to go out with great courage and holy adventure to actually seek to transform the world. And so it's kind of like a mission book. It's kind of like a church, start or planting book. It can be a congregational book that is fit for a congregation that doesn't seem to feel as though they're living into its full potential. I think ultimately this book is kind of written with the hopes of spurring people to action by responding to God's call to employ the gifts that they've been given.